Yeah. Hey. Kick some knowledge with your partner, you can spit your game. Kick some knowledge with your partner, you can spit your game. Kick some knowledge with your partner, you can spit your game. Legendary conversations people want to know. When you're on the way to greatness.
Welcome everybody to another episode of the Spit Your Game podcast. Today I got Amanda ELZY standout. I got a promoter. I got an entrepreneur and a business owner of Dream Team Barbershop. I got my guy Kimpest Streeter. Kemp, what's good, bro?
What's going on with it, man?
Man, I appreciate you, man, taking out the time, big dog.
Live from the barbershop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, you're currently you have your own business, Dream Team Barbershop. Anything else you're currently doing right now?
Right now, man, at home with family, still doing a little promo on and off, you know what I'm saying? Basically, man, the barbershop take up most of the time, though.
Yeah. I mean, your money coming from it. So yes, sir.
Barbershop take up most of the time, man.
Okay. Let's get a little bit into your background, man. Where you was born and raised?
Born and raised, boy, this is an interesting story here, man. Right, so born ELZY, man. I stayed there a little while. Stayed inside for a little while, but I was raised in Rise Sun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
but you was born in ELZY.
Yeah, born in ELZY.
Okay, then. Any siblings?
7, yep. Got 6, man.
Okay.
2 brothers. 3 brothers, 2 sisters, plus me. Well, it's 5, really.
Okay. You have any kids?
Yep, got 5 of them.
Okay. What's the age range?
All right. Okay. The oldest, she 19. The second to oldest, 17. I got so many, man. Let's see. 19, 17. I got 1 11, got 1 10, I got 1 2.
Okay. So you had that gap and then say, let me go.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Right. Your neighborhood growing up, man. How was it growing up in your neighborhood?
Man, we had fun, man. We had fun. At the time, man, we could still be outside playing basketball, you know. No guns involved. Whatever season it was in sport, that's what we were doing, just like everybody else.
Yeah.
Baseball season, we playing fumble, pick them up, light them up, football, you know, basketball court, set up, let down till you turn white.
And Rise Sun court over there in that corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. We used to go out there sometimes.
Swear had you white.
It ain't like that no more, man.
So, like,
a lot of the, and the crazy thing about it, a lot of the parks are diminished. Like they ain't as they used to. Like that's what we was riding for. They going to the parks or even pulling a goal out in the street and playing ball. And it ain't fumble. Like you said, fumble. Folks don't know nothing about fumble, man.
About it.
Or pick them up, light them up, playing football in the street. Like, you don't see that no more, man. I wonder why that is with the kids.
Man. Man, my big argument today about that is the internet, man. I gotta say, it most definitely a change, man. The social media outlets, man, because you don't gotta go nowhere no more.
Don't.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of going to where it's happening, you could just look at it on your phone. It's gonna be the live or video from earlier. You don't gotta go. See, like back in the day, man, to know what was going on in Chicago, you had to go to Chicago. Now you ain't gotta go.
You gotta go.
So now the kids they ain't interested. It's just free now. I ain't gonna say that all of them, but it's still a few that still stick to the old school, you know what I'm saying? Still go to the basketball courts or wherever they can play that it's safe, you know what I'm saying? It just so many guns and stuff around that day that people scared to, you know, let their kid go out and be around, even though it ain't just naturally no gang banging, but it's somebody got a gun in their book bag somewhere.
And it's sad, and you be wanting to know, like, do the parents know? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it goes so deeper than that. Like, it was just finding out parents wise why the kids doing this. Because one thing better when we was growing up, like we had some parents that was out there to snitch on us. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody seen you doing something, they were gonna tell your mama, they were gonna tell your daddy.
And there wasn't even no cell phone around like talking about it. But I promise you, by the time you made it home, the word gonna make it there before you.
Man.
And you gonna be looking crazy when you get home. And when that person tell on you, you better not say nothing back.
Oh yeah.
You just need to take that in stride. Go on, get that with them.
Go on, take that ego, man.
Or whatever you finna get behind it.
Yes, sir. So growing up, sports wise, man, did you gravitate into sports early, or was it something else that you gravitated into before you just started playing ball?
No. There was side come in it. And I stayed inside. We stayed right beside like this field. You know what I'm saying? And it was like this. When I came outside, I already had football. So when I come outside, I'm hollering, man, I'm playing quarterback. I'm playing quarterback. You know how it is when you young, man. Everybody want to play quarterback. So I played quarterback, man. So come out there, we play, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I kind of took a liking to it, man. And then like back in the day, they got the youth sport now, you know what I'm saying? But that was our youth sport when you in the neighborhood playing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Playing at the football field or whatever you want to call it, church ground or wherever. It's a big opening there and you can play. That's what we did. See, now they got the bull pups and the Raiders and, you know, the float. It'll be got their teams or whatever. We ain't had it, you know what I'm saying? You ain't finna get no recognition or play no sport until where I started when I like my end of my 6th grade year, you know, spring training going into 7th grade.
Okay. You was at East, right? You was going to East?
Mm-hmm. Okay. But I played at ELZY though.
Okay. Man. Yeah. So you automatically was just quarterback. You ain't played nothing.
Yeah, I ain't played nothing else. Even when I played junior high, man, my Coach Blake, man, that's my boy there, man. Coach Blake. Yeah. Man, I was in the background, man, just throwing the football. He turned around, he like, who that throwing the football? I'm like 6th grade, so I ain't that tall, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit dude. He like, man, who that is throwing that football, man? I'm like, he like, man, this my quarterback right here. You know what I'm saying? And from that day forward, that's what I played.
Stamp and prove.
Yep. Played nothing else. I done got in a couple times, you know, at some other position, but basically that's it.
Yeah. Did you ever like baseball?
Played that too.
Played that. Most quarterbacks are pitchers, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I played baseball, but it wasn't a sport of mine. But after I started playing, you know what I'm saying, I started liking or whatever. But I ain't played till like 10th grade though.
Okay.
High school.
But so it was really football all the way until you just tried baseball out, really.
Yeah, I played basketball too.
Okay.
And ran track.
Oh, shit, you was everything then.
Played all of it. Man. Yeah, I did. Stayed busy. For one though, man, it kept me out of trouble too. Because, man, it ain't nothing really going on but some trouble. Like, when you at practice, man, you gonna hear about what happened. Because, you know, the average high school or junior high student, if they get into anything, man, it's gonna be between when school got out and parent got out of work. You know what I'm saying? So every day I had something to do. Baseball, track, football, basketball. So I'm at practice. Even though I wasn't the greatest at all on, you know what I'm saying? But I still active and I did what I did, you know?
Yeah. I mean, but like you say, you stayed busy. You had time for that. So when you got home, somebody was telling you something happened.
Exactly.
Like, and you really thankful because you could have been, you know what I'm saying, or whatever.
Man, plenty of time, man, that I could have been in something, but it didn't go that way.
Hey, man, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. Definitely. So middle school, you at East, you gravitate to football. High school, you said you played. So when you played basketball, did you just play for 1 year or you just tried it out? Or?
Man, I played, but my main years I played was like my 10th and 11th grade year. I ain't played basketball my senior year.
Okay. Coach wouldn't probably let you. You think he would have let you if you wanted to?
Play basketball?
Play basketball, yeah.
Yeah? Mm-hmm.
Okay, then.
But you know, man, like, when you ain't me, I ain't gonna say I ain't like basketball, but I wasn't getting playing time that I want.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I tell you what, I'm just not gonna play basketball. I'm gonna let y'all have that, you know what I'm saying?
That's y'all sport, get y'all
yeah. I knew how to play basketball, you know, neighborhood basketball, you know. Yeah. You know how it go, but it's a difference from playing neighborhood basketball than playing organized basketball.
You know
what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
the referees, you got the
exactly.
You just got there, pass it to the best nigga there.
Exactly. So I'm really just, you know, hood basketball player. Shoot that basketball, boy. Hey, I'm shoot.
Yeah. If one thing you ain't gonna do,
I'm gonna shoot that basketball. Yeah. Yes, okay. Now, you know when your partner playing, y'all gonna all go to practice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know how they go.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so football is main focus, man. When did you start in football?
Football.
High school.
My 10th grade year.
10th grade year. I remember because You graduated what year?
In 2004.
Oh, and we graduated, and I graduated in 02, and you started
My 10th grade
against Greenwood High.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I looked at the paper, and I saw, well, not the paper, but I saw a clip on your page. I think you was, it was like Kimpest Street, and then it was a name because you threw it to Dion, and Dion graduated with me. And so I was like, okay, so you played his 10th grade year. So
yeah, I started my 10th grade year.
Okay, so speaking of Dion, so you threw a 99-yard touchdown pass. You threw a 99-yard touchdown pass to Dion.
That really happened, man.
Yeah, I saw it.
Really happened.
So I read the clip. It said you scrambled away and you threw it. So what actually happened on that play?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, everybody asked me, and they see that newspaper clip, and they be like, "Man, 99-yard touchdown pass." So, man, what happened was, man, we down on the 1 yard line. You know what I'm saying? We down on the 1 yard line. So when I drop back, I'm in the end zone.
Yeah.
But, man, we had been practicing on that play, man, all week, man. And it came a time where we needed, well, Dion, he just go on this, like, little flare-like route. You know what I'm saying? Like a fade.
Yeah.
Put like that, a fade route.
Okay.
Man, listen, I wanted the taller quarterback.
Right.
But I knew what my receiver should have been. You know what I'm saying? Man, I promise you, I didn't even see him catch the ball. I just knew he needed the ball, and I know where he was at. And I know this the fastest man we got.
Definitely.
Man, listen. I dropped back, man, maybe like 2-3 step, man. I might have scrambled. I don't even remember the exact play.
Yeah.
But, man, I threw that ball to him. Man, all I know, I was on the ground. And I heard, well, you could hear from the crowd reaction what just happened. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If it was an interception or it was going to be a touchdown or a good catch. You know what I'm saying? We got a first down on the play.
Yeah.
But when I jumped up from being hit,
that
man was going in the end zone, man.
Man.
That's how I get the 99-yard touchdown pass. That might be a record to this day.
I don't think nobody done broke that, man.
Man, listen, 99-yard, everybody asked me, most people think I threw it 99-yard. I'm like, no, I ain't throw it. But man, football, that's what that is. Man, I threw a 1 yard.
Throw a 1 yard slant. If he take a 99 yard, you threw it 99 yards.
Man, I'm telling you now, that's exactly what happened. Yeah. Through a fade route. It might have been 5 to 10 yards.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
He did the rest.
Yeah.
You remember who y'all played?
Man, that play right there, that had to be J.J. McClain.
J.J. McClain.
Yeah. Okay. Lexington.
Yeah, I saw it. I've seen the clip and I was like, 99 yards. Then, like I said, I seen Dion. I'm like, Dion graduated with me. So boy graduated in 02.
Man, we hooked up a lot of time.
Yeah,
man.
Dion was a beast.
Yeah, man. Dion
get a lot of the recognition. Folks realize how cold Dion was.
That man was fast. He played every sport.
I'm
talking about baseball, basketball, football, and run track.
Yeah, Dion was cold, man.
Great athlete, man. Great athlete, man.
Definitely. So that was your junior year. I mean, your sophomore year, I'm sorry. So going into your junior year, you lose a lot of the seniors that were coming, like Dion and a couple more people. So you basically like the man on the squad. Who was some of your receivers coming up after Dion left? Who was
after Dion? Man, I had people like Chumley. He was young. Yeah, maybe like 8th grade, 9th grade, but he could play. Yeah, he a go-go. He played. I had Jamel Martin.
Okay, I know Jamel.
Let's see who else I had. Muffin, DeMarcus Claude. He could catch it. I had a running back. He would play receiver too. Tavares Johnson. Remember him?
Yeah, I think I remember him.
He called a lot.
Yeah, okay.
Let me see. Make sure I don't miss nobody.
They'll tell you about it.
Marco Brown.
Okay, yeah.
Like everybody, He would catch it. He would catch it too.
Yeah. You were probably the tallest one
man,
I had. Yeah.
Cause big target.
Yeah.
If I ran out of anything, I would throw it.
Like Mike Evans out there.
Man, that's all I can think of right now. Maybe more I could think of. But if I do think about it, I'm gonna come back and make sure I remember them.
They'll get on you, man. But you had a nice amount of targets, you know what I'm saying, people that can kick.
Yeah.
So so your junior year, how did y'all junior year end that year, man? How was y'all?
My junior year, man, we got beat.
Y'all did?
Yeah, we got beat.
It was just but everybody that was catching the ball, they weren't used to, this was their first time really getting a lot of
No. A lot of them people there, they stayed back. Now, a lot of them people now, they did great. I just named some receivers.
Okay.
Now coming up, when most of the people that I had with me, they stayed around with me.
Okay.
They stayed around with me.
Okay, then. So your senior year coming up is your last year. You got to put on the show. Of course, you're still the man on the squad. A lot of receivers got a year up under their belt to catch the ball. Y'all played Greenwood High that year. Who won that game?
Greenwood.
How much they win by?
I can't remember. It probably made my senior year. Greenwood probably beat us at least. I'll say 2 to 3 touchdowns. Did
y'all? So the years you played, or you quarterback or whatever, did y'all ever?
I never beat Greenwood. Never.
Okay. I know they beat us. My senior year.
Oh, though.
Yeah, they beat us. I know they did. Yeah. But I was trying to see after that.
But if I ain't mistaken, one of them years though, man, we lost by a touchdown. I don't know if it was my junior year or senior year. Whatever year it was that Sam Sample caught that ball across the middle
and took
it to the house. Then we lost by a touchdown. Yup.
Sam here there, he go been the year.
That was the year that I lost. He know.
Yeah.
He know. And they gonna be the clip that you saw on that tape.
Okay.
When who that was? I got titled. I think that was JT.
Okay.
JT and Boo Boo.
You was around that year. Yeah, that's right.
Right. That was that game. I got a clip of that game.
Okay. Yeah, definitely said that to me. So your senior year. How did y'all finish? Was y'all pretty good your senior year or?
My senior year, man. Let's see. Probably half and half.
Half and half.
Yeah, half and half. Yep.
Okay. You get any awards and accolades? MVP, most.
We didn't just do a whole lot of back then. We didn't do a whole lot of trophies and stuff like that. Nope. We didn't do a whole lot of that.
You was in the Commonwealth though, huh? Y'all say you was in the Commonwealth. I know that.
But now we ain't never do the whole lot of trophies. You know, back then. I mean, I ain't trying to say it like it was 1980 or nothing like that, but they just didn't do the whole lot of that stuff. They still in their old school. They ain't do a whole lot of that stuff.
I mean, but even though of course it's over with now, but those are things you can look back at, memories and stuff. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can always cherish, have pictures and stuff, but you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
Like I had a lot of videos and stuff like that, but you know, man, over the year, man, tapes, DVDs and stuff, that stuff get lost. Yeah. Luckily, I still got a couple, you know, clips and, you know, show the kids. They be like, man, dang on you. I be like, yes, still.
Had a damn cannon, boy. I remember the year you I think your junior year you played Greenwood, man. I was like, man, who is this nigga? Got an arm. Like, he was in 10th grade. I'm like, ain't no damn way this nigga 10th grade.
10th grade, but, man.
I'm talking about had a cannon.
I ain't even know I was gonna start that year though. When Hank left, they were like, "Kim, you up, Nick?" I'm like, "Okay, all right, man, I can do it. I can do it."
Yeah, I mean, hey,
now, I ain't gonna lie. That first year, boy, I took a beating. You know what I mean?
O-line one.
Man, 10th grade, it wasn't even just the O-line. It just, you know, being young,
trying to acclimate,
man,
holding on the ball too long.
Boy, like yes, sir. Yeah. But it showed me, you know what I'm saying, you got to be tough though.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing too, man, about playing football. A lot of people think they're playing football, that you playing to go pro. Everybody ain't gonna make it to the league. You know what I'm saying? It's a flip side to football too, because in the black neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, man, you got coaches out there, man, those be slick parents to you too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So, man, I learned a lot playing football. Self-discipline, just all kind of stuff, man. It'd have been plenty of time that stuff in the world come about, you could, you know, spaz out about it, but then, you know, you think about the consequence to it. You know what I'm saying? Some people
coming from sports.
Exactly. Cause, you know, just like in sport, it's been plenty of time that I wanted to quit.
Yeah.
But I ain't quit because you don't quit on your team, man. You're a quitter.
Yep.
Oh, and you know how the coaches do you, man.
I already
do all these old crazy exercises and do this and that. I done seen cats come out there and just come take it and just be like, man, you know what, man, forget this. I ain't playing. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And then from you being the quarterback, which is the leader, and everybody looking at you.
Right.
If you quit, somebody else probably quit. Well, he ain't gonna play. I ain't gonna play. And that thing, you know, it's almost a domino effect. But by you showing that you ain't gonna quit, that probably kept like, well, shoot, Kemp ain't gonna quit.
And you know one thing though, it like doing that right there, it was really just grooming me for what I'm you know, what I'm gonna do later on.
Life lesson.
Right.
Yes, sir. So you chose. So did you have colleges recruiting you?
Yeah.
Out of and did you choose to go, or you just chose another route?
I ain't even play football at the high school.
Well, what made you not want to play? You just
man, I wanted to cut hair a little bit more than play sport though.
Okay, so talk about about you were telling me off camera that you really had the clippers in your hand when you was like 10. So did you really have that in your mind throughout high school? Was there something you want to do? You just were playing football just to kind of because you knew you was good at? Man,
after high school, like clippers, I already had the clippers in my hand when I was 10. So I was eager to learn about cutting hair. Now I went to the one barbershop my stepdad took me to. And I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? That was my first time. I was like, man, that job looked pretty cool, man. You know what I'm saying? That dude standing back there, he ain't dirty. You know what I'm saying? Doing something that you know what I'm saying, that I looked at it and I liked it. You know what I'm saying? As far as the clippers, and I was like, man, still didn't dawn on me that I'm gonna go cut her. It's just something that I was intrigued with. I liked it, what it looked like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, the haircut, they showing up that they just topped it off there, man. So I kept on at it, man. Kept on at it. Wanted to learn more. Even doing when I was playing football, I still cutting hair on the weekend. Cutting hair on the weekend. Or, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had that many customers. Right. 1 or 2 through the week, you know what I'm saying? 5 or 6 on the weekend. It was just like that. But see, that what kept me going though, because I'm like, man, I'm studying people. I still ain't paying no attention that this gonna be my calling, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So after high school, I like, you know what, man, I'm gonna go to Valley, you know what I'm saying? Just doing the regular thing everybody else do. When they graduate high school, go to a college, you know. So I went, and I'm like, man, I'm over here. I don't know what I'm finna major in. And if you gotta go over there and you gotta figure out what you're gonna major in at that time, it kind of like, you kind of late, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Nowadays, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to be trying to figure out what you want to do or attempt to think about what you're going to do when you go to college. You know what I'm saying? 11th grade, 12th grade, you already on what you going to major in. So I'm still like, man, I don't know. I'm like, I'm going to cut me some hair, man. Yeah. Went to school. Uncle had a school over here by Walmart at the time. I went in there for like a year. No, not a year. I'll say a couple months, about 5 months. That school didn't stay open. So by the grace of God, they opened school up downtown. Now, all around me in the county, everybody knew that I cut hair. So in that area, riding son back, you know what I'm saying? They knew me. They knew I cut hair. So by the time I got in school downtown, that's when a lot of people, well, we call it from where I'm from, Uptown. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people from Uptown started seeing me cut hair at Backstreet. That was my first barbershop. Okay. So then they were like, man, that dude know how to cut. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was kind of like, man, I don't know how they gonna receive it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they gonna like my haircuts or what. Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go cut me some hair, do my thing, you know. Yeah, man, that was started it, man. And the rest is history. Backstreet, man. Shout out. For sure. Yeah. But I mean, hell of a career. Man, people don't realize cutting hair. Man, I tell my little brother, man, I said, look, he playing football now. I tell him, I said, look, if you ever want to get something, you can get a trade when you get to college. If football ain't something you want to do, or cut hair, man. Man, like, for real. I ain't gonna lie. Me and mine, I don't know how it might sound, but I preach trade first. Oh yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Man, because I'm like, need a handyman. I always figure out, because, man, God gave everybody something. Yep. I don't care how long it may take you to figure it out or learn what it is, but find it, man. Whatever, just like you doing it right. You think you going to be doing it? Man, nah. Yeah, it's for real. It might grow into something. You know what I'm saying? And if I did, man, I'm like, trade first, man. If you like something and you do it, and you do it good, man, stick to that. Put your all into it. Yep. Even if you have to go get you another job while you working on this or trying to get your license in this or whatever, man, stick to it. Definitely. Stick to it. You sure ain't lying, because and a trade take you a long way. Man, and the crazy thing about it, it'll take you further than getting a degree. And people don't realize, because there's a lot of folks that got degrees and they ain't using it. They working at Walmart or working at
marketplace or something. They got a whole degree. When you get a trade,
so a lot of people looking at working for yourself. You can pick your own time and no. It don't go like that. It's a little bit more work, but it's a little bit more work that go with working for yourself because you really got to do everything on your own. Like as far as, when you get a job, they sign you up for Social Security. Man, you got to go do that on your own. They sign you up for disability. If something ever happens, you gonna get a check for this. Working for yourself, you got to set all this up on your own and make sure everything's straight. You know what I'm saying? So you doing a little bit more work. Yeah, and as far as picking your own time, no, it don't work like that. You got to work.
You can pick your own time. You just ain't gonna get that money. If
Right. You in it for to just do it, or you gonna do it to your fullest. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you put in it, that's what you get out of. You know what I'm saying? But when you working hard and long hours, at the end, you know what I'm saying, when you get tired, that's when the love for the game kick in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just doing it just to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's when the love come in there.
Definitely. When you tired, you like, damn, when somebody hitting you up, hey, man, I needed it. Yeah. All right, they're going to be double. I don't care, man. Get up, come up in here. All right.
True enough, you're going to get paid for it, but at the same time, man, you making somebody day. And you change, you know what I'm saying? You change their appearance for them, what they looking for.
Yep. So you have somebody get ready for them.
For whatever they going to do, man.
Wedding or whatever, graduation. Yeah. So.
Hey, the barber always lasts to get to something, man. You finna go to an event everybody going to that event. Oh, you ain't going to you gonna be last.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Everybody want their haircut for that event,
and they want it fresh and crisp before they go.
Right.
So you take a liking to cutting hair. So I looked on, like I said, I looked on your page. I saw you received an appreciation award. Was it from like a church or something like that?
Oh yeah. I can't forget the name of the church right here.
Yeah, I seen but I saw the look. They took pictures. I saw the look. It's like it really kind of hit you that you got that award. So what was that emotion going through, man? Like,
you know how you be working, man. You ain't really just paying attention to somebody else paying attention to you. Right. That's how it is, man. Yeah. That's how it is when you really just truly doing what you like to do. Yeah. In the neighborhood, in the community, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? You ain't paying attention to somebody else paying attention to, man. So it kind of was like that, man. I appreciate it too, man.
And a lot of folks don't be realizing, man, us as men, we don't show it, but we appreciate a whole lot,
man. What?
And we will appreciate people appreciating us
daily.
You know what I'm saying? Daily, but we ain't just an emotional outburst like women. Women want, they want compliments and stuff like that. Like somebody that say, "Oh man, you doing a good job," we'll be like, "I appreciate it." Yeah. And that may seem like we don't really care, but deep down inside, we like, dang, somebody really paying attention to what I'm doing. So yeah, so that's definitely so. March 15th, man. We lost a friend. I played ball with him or whatever, but you lost a brother, Brandon Davis. How did that affect you, knowing that we lost one of the most underrated basketball players in Greenwood, period, because I played with him at the church league, and then he went to ELZY and did his thing. But y'all bond was real close. And so how was that, man, just losing your best friend?
That one right there, man. You know how you be with somebody and be around somebody so long and so much, you don't ever think they'll go. You know what I'm saying? That's how that felt, man. I'm talking about that kind of like took me back. I done lost a lot of people, man. But you know how it is, whether it be family or whatever. But when you around somebody so much and so long, been together so long, man, it kind of like, it did something to me though, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That one right there. Cause you don't ever expect that kind of, situation to come about where it ain't no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. You always feel like they taught me a valuable lesson though, man. While you here, man, do what you gotta do, cause man, you just never know. You just never know, man. When that time might come when somebody might be called to the other side, man. For real. Cause you don't never think, well, put like this, we always think we got time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We got time. Nah, we ain't always got time, man. So whatever you gotta do, go ahead and do it, man.
Yeah, they say time waits on no man.
Man.
Yeah.
That dude, that shine on the basketball court.
Man.
I ain't seen him to this day. I done seen some good players. I done seen some great players. To this day, I ain't seen nobody play like him yet. In high school,
he one of a kind.
I ain't seen it yet.
He one of a kind.
He played every position, man.
Position and was
center,
tough,
forward, whatever.
Oh, man, and was tough, tough as nails.
I'm telling you now.
I mean,
he wasn't no big dude. He wasn't no little dude, but he played like a big man though.
Yeah.
Played like a big man.
Definitely.
Yeah, that was my boy. That was my boy there, man. That doggone brain, the boy. Boy, we'd had some time, boy. See, that's the kind of stuff, man. Yeah. Like, you know.
Young,
fun. Man. We'd had some time, man. Yeah, for man, real.
Definitely. He truly missed, man. Truly.
From a whole nother neighborhood, though. It was just like, you know.
Yeah.
When you at school, you meet people, man. Them people come your partner, man.
They just like your brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, definitely, man. Love on a two-way streeter. 2017, man, you get married, man. That was a cold. I said love on Twitter. I said, yeah, that's cold right there. I said, that's cold. We got married in 2017, so 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
What is something that you learned about being married, man?
Man, being married, man. It show you a lot, man. Keep you out of trouble. You know what I'm saying, man? Go home to your wife, man. And then being in the streets, man. Yeah. Man, teach you a lot of lessons though, man. How to love, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, being with somebody, you know what I'm saying? Can't be selfish, man. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got other people to provide for you, and being a husband, you know what I'm saying? You got all this, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
This your responsibility, man.
You the man of the
You
the man of the house.
Yep.
What is something you feel that could keep a marriage healthy?
Man, definitely, man. Communication, man. Communication, man. And still doing what you did when y'all first got together, man. Yep.
Oh.
Same thing you did together. What this song say?
You know the crazy thing? I feel so old because I remember her when they stayed on Pine Street.
Mm-hmm.
Cause me and her sister, Tawana, we grew up together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, when I was like, man, growing up, man, I feel old as a bug now, man. But yeah, I definitely remember her as a little girl down the road. Cause my auntie stayed on Pine, she stayed on the other end. Fatherhood, man. You what's having kids, man? How does that change your outlook on life?
Man, always something to do. Always something to do, man. And you know what though? My kid though, man, them kids made me turn around. Cause I ain't gonna sit up there and act like I've been perfect, or, you know what I'm saying, or nothing like that. Because man, I was the same kid. It just was different on another level. Like, you know what I'm saying? Fight, stayed in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So when them kid came, man, it give you a little more responsibility, man, stability. You know what I'm saying? You got somebody you know for sure looking up. You know what I'm saying? Looking up to you. So, man, all that kind of went away, man. Like, how I'm gonna go home, man? My daughter looking at me. My shirt tore all up because I done been in a fight. She asking what's wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What you gonna say to it?
Yeah, man. So all that kind of stuff, that kind of went out the window, man. You know, kind of more like at home guy nowadays, though. Being around them. Yeah, man. Nowadays. Because it's so much going on, man. And you got so much you could teach them. You know what I'm saying? And when I am there, when I ain't at the barbershop or something like that, that's what I'm doing.
And then y'all go on trips and y'all take places.
Yeah.
Like growing up, man, if I ain't go to Liberty Land. When it was up, I wasn't just going nowhere. I was just outside. So taking kids out to trips and going to different places and stuff like that, and memories that they can have spending with the family.
Yeah. So, reason being, man, I got some very special people in my life, though, man. They from Ilabena, Perkins. Man, my godmama, man, she was all and still is to this day, all that you need as a parent, man. And she was my godmama. Okay. And man, she showed me all this stuff, man. Her and my other, siblings on that side of the family, cousins, sisters, they just showed me a different side of life as far as me traveling. I've been traveling since I was little dude, you know what I'm saying? They took me places, and they give you a look at other places as far as being stuck in your hometown, and you don't want to get caught up and what's going on there. And you see different things, you know what I'm saying? When you go to these different states, man, they doing different stuff here. You know, you got way more room here. It's bigger here. You know what I'm saying? It's way more, you know what I'm saying? When I was young, I saw this. I've been to LA, you know what I'm saying? Back when I was, you know.
Yeah. That's good.
Young, you know what I'm saying? Them experience, Dallas, you know what I'm saying? I've been to all them places when I was young. So now it's like a repeat for me. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm showing them the same thing that I was taught. So they'll see when they get grown or get older that, man, you ain't got to be stuck here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just chose to stay here because what I'm doing now, I don't have to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I got a thriving business going that, you know, I ain't gonna say I'm stuck, but I'm pretty much planning with what I'm doing right now. Not saying that I can't pick up lead and go into another state and cut hair, but I had to be willing to put in that work to move somewhere.
And to build your clientele.
Right.
But you at a spot now where it's easier to go because you ain't really gotta go apply for a job. You know what I'm saying? You can go and cut hair, like just say you know somebody. You can go and say, hey man, I'm thinking about cutting my hair. Oh yeah, come up this way, man. I'll get you cut, boom, 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 boom. And you know, your clientele.
I already got it figured out. So if I wanted to leave, what I had to do is go visit that state. Go cut me a little hair every weekend or however. When I'm there, you know, you gotta ease your way into the situation. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't just pack up and be like, man, you know what? Unless it was an urgent need for me to do that, pack up and just go to another state and just try. No, I go there, visit, cut me a little hair, establish a relationship with another barbershop, you know what I'm saying? And do it like that.
Right. Okay. Yep. I mean, it makes sense. Dreams nightclub. What was the I guess you say what was the reason you wanted to get a club and then you no longer have it now?
Nah.
So how did that end up? Like you just was like, man, you know what?
I started out throwing parties, man. Like my first party was, man, like I think my 25th birthday, 24th, somewhere up in there. Can't remember exact. And man, I want to throw a birthday party, man. Angelique, she was like, man, you should throw you a party. You know what I'm saying? Give her proud, man. She told me, she was like, man, you should throw you a party, man. And I was like, man, you know, I don't want to throw no party. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it, man. And it turned out well, you know what I'm saying? And I had started throwing party, Christmas party, Thanksgiving party, just so on. And they all did, you know, well, you know. So I was like, you know, when the time came, and I didn't own the club, I just rent the club, you know what I'm saying? So as far as that, it put a little more on the load, you know what I'm saying? As far as just throwing a party, you just going in the door and getting out the door. Nah, you got a whole lot of more responsibility now when you running the club, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. So that went well, man, till COVID hit.
Okay.
When COVID hit, they kind of shut everything down. Definitely. So, you know, instead of, you know, holding the business open, you just paying for the rent and ain't getting nothing out of it. Yeah. So I just decided, me and my wife, man, to just shut it down, just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? I kind of laid back and chill for a while on the promotion scene because it was kind of like tiresome a little bit. And I had another job, you know, cutting hair too. So you working in the daytime, you burning all at nighttime. So it kind of, you know, and I figured out that in COVID, I figured out that, you know what I'm saying, man, having a little downtime kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay like this right here, man. I like this. I like going to work, come home, and I ain't got to shop around to get the cooler full and do all this, do all that, man. So it kind of cool, man. Just relax, man.
Yeah. You spend more time with the family.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Being at home, man, seeing how they, you know, had everything going while you ain't there.
Right. How hard is it promoting period, even if it's not club, just promoting? Because, you know, it's like your job is to promote and hoping everybody come to wherever you go, whatever you promote. So is it, I know you're saying it was stressful. It's really just for tiresome, man. Just
put it like this, promoting ain't stressful. It was the nightlife itself.
Okay.
The nightlife itself, as far as being at the barbershop all day, being at the club, first one there, last one leave. That's the stressful part, right? That's the stressful part, and making sure everybody's safe. That's the number one thing. You know what I'm saying? So everybody be like, man, Kim, man, you don't be doing that. I be like, man, because I have to watch everything and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because man, you in the club, you can't be in there. You put it like this, you ain't a party goer no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You
ain't having fun in the club no more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in there doing what you doing no more. You got to be in there paying attention. Yeah. So this more became a job now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure you got the right security.
Yes. It became a job.
Checking folks when they come. Yeah. So, yeah. Because at the end of the day, if something happened, they're going to look at the owner.
Right. So, it's on you. It's all on you, man.
Dream Team Barbershop, man. You already said, you already explained why you started cutting hair. How you come up with the name Dream Team?
Man, me, Mert, and Clee, we came up with it together. We put a couple of names down. And we decided on that one.
Dream Team Barbershop. Yep. Okay. So you were saying about the before cuts, the schools. You say you do it every now and again, but you don't really kind of you do it, but you don't do it often.
Right.
You see yourself
do it when needed.
Which is understandable because, like we was talking off, have people come in, they try to use and abuse certain situations just because you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart, and they trying to get a free cut. You know what I'm saying? And they just got a line 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But yeah. So tell people how important it is to have your own business.
Man, very important, man. Go with a lot of work, but it help you out in the end, though, man. And man, you can give back to the community, man. And another thing too, like a lot of kids come in here, man. You get a chance to have hands-on with them. You know what I'm saying? These same kids that's out there in the street. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get a chance to talk to a lot of people. With this being right here, being a barber, man, you come in contact with everybody, man. Everybody.
Barbershop talk.
Man, have fun, man. Yep. I'm talking about preacher, judge, lawyer, teacher, preacher, whatever. Everybody. Man, that's another thing too, man. I kind of pretty much grew up in the barbershop, so I was able to see a lot of the do's and don'ts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In life, because you can see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? A person that used to be ain't no more. You know what I'm saying? You can talk to these people, man. These people, you know, every people too, man. What happened? You know what I'm saying? Make sure you don't make that mistake.
Right. But we find ourselves being the teachers now.
Yeah. Yup.
How many sons you have?
I got 3.
3. Our youth, man, raising young men to be better men. What are some things that you preach to your kids, man? Your sons? I mean, all your kids, but you know, just your sons, the way to, you know.
Man, you got to work for what you want, for one. Ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. You know what I'm saying? They look at a parent because nowadays they say we spoil the kid because you want them to have a better life. You want them to have a better life than you did because you try to give them a little bit more than you had. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I always preach to my kid, whatever I give you, I'm giving you something. And if it's something nice, I ain't giving you this to make you feel like, oh, you the spoiled kid or you're a spoiled kid. No, I don't want you to have that attitude. I want you to grow up and walk nice things for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You see me out here going, working, you know what I'm saying, staying in the barbershop, whether it be early morning, late night, trying to provide what y'all need and some of y'all wants. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Well, I mean, that's it. And they're looking up to you.
Yeah.
So anything you do, it's a copycat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you doing bad, they gonna see what dad do it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, why can't I do it? Now you got to explain to them, well, you know, dad doing this, doing that. But if you already trying to set a good example, then you ain't got to do that much explaining.
Exactly.
So, especially with the young men these days, like we talked about off, man, the way the community is now, is rough, man. Is
the number one thing is work for what you want. I don't care if you become a professional athlete, a barber, you know what I'm saying, electrician,
whatever.
It don't matter. Just make sure you go do that.
Work hard.
It'll work out better for you in the end.
Got some wrap it up question, man, and we're gonna call it fair. First things to come to mind, man, when you hear these names of places. Did Coach Fant coach you? Well, Coach Fant then. What's some things you
Coach Fant.
Yeah.
Man, hard but it fell. I'm gonna put it to you like that, hard but it fell. Man, I promise you, man. Let me tell you something about Coach Fant, man. That's a good coach, man. And it went beyond football. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it'll teach you some valuable lessons. Like, man, see me, I was the type of student, man, I was kind of like going to the club, man, when I was in high school. I never knew what he was talking about because I hadn't heard the song.
Yeah.
He come to the football field. Streeter, you ain't gonna do nothing, live for the weekend. So I'm like, man, why did man keep on saying that? I never knew what he was saying, but one day I'm listening to the radio.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And the song come on, living for the weekend. I'm like, man, that's what he was talking about. This was years ago, man. But you know what I'm saying, man? You hard, man. Yeah. Tough, man. Yeah. But it was all for the good, though, man. I promise you.
Father figure towards you.
Yup. Him and Blake, man.
Yeah.
Good dudes,
shout
man.
Out to Coach Blake and Coach Fant, man.
A lot of this stuff you don't see it till later on in life. Just like when your parents tell you something, and you ain't paying no attention, but you hear until that situation come about later on in life. You know what I'm saying?
And then you like, okay, that's what they talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Amanda ELZY.
Great school, man. Great school. I am a Panther.
Yeah. Chapter for life, man.
Yes, sir. Great school, man. I'm talking about like, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it, man. It was like a home feeling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This home feeling, man.
With all your family, with your folks that you kind of grew up with.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you this question, man. Top 5 football players to come through ELZY.
Come through ELZY.
Top 5
football players. Yeah. Let me see. Top 5 football player. Man. Number 1 for what he did. He gonna be Jermaine Whitehead. That's at the top of my list because, man, that guy, man, put in a lot of work on his own to get where he needed to be. Right. Man. I saw that. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know how back in the day, man, you ain't had no whole lot of people coming to Greenwood to look for no player. You know what I'm saying?
I already know.
First of all, he was smart, and he was smart enough to send out his own tapes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
number 1, let me see. 2. 2. I'm trying to see, man. Top 5. Little Tony.
Okay, yeah, Tony good.
He catch the football and he was fast. Hank,
that's 3. Okay.
Good quarterback, man. Good quarterback. Let me see. What is it? 3? 4. I'm gonna put Dion up there.
Okay.
I got to put Dion up there, man. Okay. I got to.
Yeah, Dion there, yeah.
5. 5 that I played around.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give them that shot that I played around. That I seen. I'm gonna give it to Chumley, man.
Chumley, okay. Yep. Toughest defense you had to face.
Toughest defense.
Yeah, somebody that you just was like, damn, this motherfucker keep hitting me, or they keep whatever. In high school, what was one of the toughest defense you had?
Toughest defense, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna give it to the toughest defense that I played against. It had to be my 10th grade year, LeFlo.
Okay.
They had, man, when I say they was on me all night long. They did my first game starting as high school.
Okay.
When I say all night, it was all night, literally.
All night flight, eh?
All night. No doubt.
Your top 3 QBs of all time, NFL. Top 3. They ain't gotta be the top 3 that they got, but just your top 3.
My top 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Michael Vick. I like Prescott too, man.
Dak, okay. Vic and Dak.
Let me see. One more. Lamar Jackson. I like Lamar. I like Lamar.
You wear, what's your favorite pair of J's?
My favorite pair of J's?
Yeah.
Gotta be 10. 10.
Okay. Dream vacation spot you ain't been but you want to go.
Where do I want to go?
That you haven't been yet.
That I haven't been. Oh boy, that's a tough one now, boy. Cause I've pretty much been around. Yeah. I'm trying to see. That I go, it had to be, man, to a foreign country though.
Okay.
Like, I done been to a few spots, but
you been to Dubai, Punta Cana?
You know what? I take I do Dubai,
Yeah, I kind of want.
Only reason I don't like go to them kind of spot like that. They had them different rules, man, that you don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go over there and get it. Man.
Gotta read up on me. You be stuck over there.
Exactly. Exactly.
So why Kemp ain't came back?
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man, it's stuck, man. Chewing bubble gum. You know what I'm saying?
Right? Or look, like some of them, the women can't look at you. Like when they walking when they can't look. They can't look. They
exactly, man.
Down. So yeah, you gotta read up on it. The biggest obstacle you overcome in life,
man. Biggest obstacle. And I got a lot of people that know about this story, man. Yeah. Man, get my barber license.
That was it.
Yup. Taking the state board, man.
That was it.
Yup.
Okay.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Couple more. Biggest motivation in your life now.
Biggest motivation, man. Still my kid, man. Family. Still my kid, man. Family, man. Keep me going.
Okay. Last question I ask people, man. Would you change anything about your journey?
Nope. Because if it weren't for that journey, man, it wouldn't make you who you are, man. I wouldn't change nothing. Nothing.
This is it, Kip, man. I appreciate you, bro, taking out the time. You off, so you woke up and came through, bro.
Yep.
But I appreciate you, man, taking out the time to share your story with us, man. It's all love. Keep doing what you're doing for the youth. Keep shining for your kids, wife, man, and keep doing your thing up here in the barbershop, man. Salute to you, bro.
Man, I appreciate you for having me,
yes,
man.
Yes, sir, man. Game over.
Yeah.
Run your mouth, spit your game, talk that talk, say that name, keep it real, cause I'ma do the same. It's time to spit your game, time to spit your game. My whole vibe on go mode. We in the section going loco. I got it jumping like a pogo. You in my frame like a photo. Going against me, that's a no-no. Every day I got a new show. Cause when I'm outside turning up, I'm going live on my GoPro. I'm spitting gang like an OG. Ballin' out like Ginobili. RP to Kobe.